All right, welcome back to the Buzz on Business. Today we have Seth Kujat. He is the Executive Director from United Way. Seth, tell us a little bit about United Way and what is it all about?
Well, first, thanks for having me, Klaus. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.
United Way has been in Medina County for 82 years.
Okay.
We're homegrown, and everything we do is all about Medina County. That's our number one focus. And naturally, as most of everyone knows, our county can easily be divided into three areas. Brunswick being the largest city in the county, Medina and Wadsworth. And what we do is United Way basically uses the collective power of multiple people who give us funding. We bring in our volunteers together, and we come up with investment strategies, and we fund the largest needs in the county. And really, it's all about improving people's lives.
Okay. You said interesting investment strategies. I always think of investment strategies for businesses, but you're using it for United Way. So what do you mean by that?
Yeah, well, you're a financial investment guy, so this should make a lot of sense to you.
Sure.
We spend a lot of time looking at the greatest needs in the county. We spend a lot of time working with our partner agencies, which are other nonprofits in the county. We spend a lot of time working with the county commissioners, anybody who is sort of on the streets seeing what's happening, and we work with them, and we figure out that, you know, if there's a need for older adult case management, then we want to invest money in older adult case management. If there's currently there's a major need for families living in financial crisis, people just needing basic services. What we do is we work with our agencies and our volunteers. We create investment strategies, and then we invest funding in there. We do it very well. This is something that is not new to United Way. It's who we are. It's what we do. We're trained in it. Staff and volunteers know and understand the whole process. So it's been a lot of fun. We have invested about $3 million in the last 5 years specifically into Medina County.
Wow, that's a lot of money. You mentioned, what are some of the needs? You said you diagnose or you look at some of the different needs. What are some of the biggest needs that you're finding right now?
Well, we're just now to the point where we're beginning to recognize trends from 2008. The financial crisis that we've been in since 2008 has definitely affected the major needs. Naturally, when people begin to lose equity in their home, folks begin to lose jobs, they're going to just need the basics. Our largest population that we serve currently is families in financial need. And what that means is pretty much you have but you have a significant percentage of the population right now who are finding themselves in financial crisis that they've never found themselves in before. No fault of their own. I think a lot of times there's a perception of if you need help with food or shelter or bill pay, it's because you're lazy or you're not educated, and that's just not true. Illnesses, age, losing your job, those are all major contributors to families needing help. So we've helped about 12,000 families last year alone meet their needs. And then probably some of the other large needs is adult case management and transportation for older adults in this county. We work closely with several of our partner agencies, including the transit, both Brunswick and the Medina County Transit, to make sure that older adults can get to where they need to get, whether it's the grocery store or medical appointments.
You've mentioned, I want to kind of back off where you're saying, the people with financial needs. So what are some of the services that if somebody comes to you, how can you help them? Or what are some of the specific ways you've been able to help them?
Well, as you know, Klaus, Medina County is a hardworking blue-collar community. And we have grown by about 25,000 people in the last 10 years. So, but the culture here is we're going to help our neighbors at all costs. That's never been a problem. We have never had to convince people of that. But some of the basic things that we help them with are basic needs for utility bill pay. Also food. Yeah, shelter has been on the rise. But what we have found is the key to lifting someone up out of that situation is more than just, hey, we'll pay your bill for the month.
Right.
That doesn't solve the cause root problem. It really just gets to the effect. So what we do is we believe that case management is very important. So we fund several agencies in this county to offer case management for families in financial crisis. And finally, what we also provide is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week hotline, and the number is 211. Any family in the county, when they have any need, they can call 211, and an operator will walk them through the process of getting help.
Great, 211. So as we wrap this up, any big promotions coming up that you want to mention real quick in 30 seconds or less?
30 seconds or less. Everyone write down on their calendar, October 20th from 5 to 8 o'clock. It's a Thursday. It is our 21st annual Taste of Medina County. 20 of the best restaurants in the county will be at Weymouth Country Club from 5 to 8 on October 20th to make sure that you eat well. Drinks are also available, and then we also have a great basket raffle. 21st annual on October 20th, Taste of Medina.
Great. Seth, thank you very much.
Thank you, Claus.